Hi, scholars. Welcome back to our second math lesson for chapter 11. Today, we're talking about measurement. So all of chapter 11, we're talking about measurement. Yesterday, we were talking about length. And length is how we measure how long something is. That's an object's length. Such as, I'll use my coffee mug. My mug, if I wanted to measure the length of my mug using a pen as a measuring tool, I would say this is how I measure it, how long something is. And I'm going to compare it to my book. So let's see if this is longer in length, my mug or my book. Which one is longer? I would say my book. My book is longer than the pen, right? But the mug in length was not longer than the pen. So we were talking about length, and today we're going to be talking about height. So we are going to compare. That means we're going to look at two things, and we're going to see which one is taller or shorter. And we're comparing heights. Can you say heights? Heights, good. Heights kind of sounds like high. Starts with an H. Heights. And heights is how tall you are. Whenever you go to the doctor's office, they measure your height, how tall you are. One day in the beginning of the school year, Miss Paulino measured your height. And I don't know if you remember, but I made everyone stand in the door and I took my big yardstick and I made you guys stand up and then I marked how tall you were. I don't know if you remember, it was a long time ago, but I was marking your height. And you just stand up straight and I put my big ruler, my yardstick next to you. Okay, so to prep for today's lesson, you need to go get your math books. Remember, it's your new blue Go Math books, and it says chapter 11. It's the same one we did yesterday, okay? Once you have your math book and a pencil and an eraser, I believe that's all we need. I think if we continue on, I'll pause if we need more materials. But for now, your book and a pencil, okay? All right. So here's our handy little light bulb, and he's asking, what is height? What is height? Here's Miss Paulino answering. Height is how tall something is. You can measure height with a ruler, counting cubes, like we did yesterday with length, or other tools. Remember how I just used my pen to measure, to compare the length of a cup and the length of a book? Well, you can also use a pen too to compare the height. If I line it up, well, the cup is not as tall as the pen, right? Well, let's see if I compare that height with my book height. Oh, the book is way taller than the cup and taller than the pen. So my measuring tool was the pen. I used it for both, right? But you can use cubes, you can use a ruler like this, and you can compare the height of two or more objects, just like I showed you with my mug and my book. All right, let's learn some new words to describe our height. First word is taller than. Taller than. And you know taller than means bigger, right? Taller than means larger in height. So I see over here, look at the kids. I see a boy and I see a girl, and our measuring tool is a ruler, right? Kind of like what Miss Paulino did that one day. Let's see how tall they are. The boy measures to about here, and the girl measures to about here. Which child is taller? Who's taller or larger in height? The boy, right? The boy is taller than the girl. Do you see how high his line is and how low hers is? The boy is taller than the girl. Very nice. The next term we're going to learn is, do you remember I told you yesterday that the SH makes a secret sound? Shh. Is shorter than. Shorter than. Shorter than means smaller in height. Look at the kids. Let's measure the boy. He's about here. Let's look at the girl. She's about here. Do you see how he gets up here, but she's only down here? So who is shorter? The girl is shorter. Good. The girl is shorter than the boy. The last term we're going to use is about the same. And we talked about this in length. Remember, if something is not longer or shorter, they could be about the same, right? Same starts with S. The same means similar or equal to in height. That sounds like a lot, but I think you know what same means. Look at the kids. I see a girl and I see a boy. Let's see how tall the girl is. Okay, see how tall the boy is. Oh, look, they're like about the same, huh? Who's taller? I don't really see one taller. Who's shorter? I don't really see one shorter, so they must be what? The kids are about the same height. Good. Let's practice comparing heights. I'm going to move out of the way. Look at the cubes. Which cube train is taller? So you have a yellow cube train here and a green cube train here. I see, let me count. Let's count the yellow one. 1, 2, 3 cubes in height. And let's count the green. 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes in height. And did you see they both started here at the floor? Okay, which one is taller? The green one. The green cube train is taller than the yellow cube train. And if you look at the numbers too, we see 3 and 4. And we know 4 is greater than or bigger. So, of course, the green one is taller. Look at the cubes. Which cube train is shorter? Well, let's see. They're both on the floor. Let's count the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See 5 red. Let's count the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now remember, we're looking for the shorter cube train. Which one is shorter or smaller? The red cube train is shorter than the blue cube train. Good. If you look at the numbers, you have 5 and 6. We know that 5 is less than 6, so of course it's smaller or shorter. Look at the cubes. Which cube train is shorter? I see that they're both on the floor. Let's count the red cube train first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count the pink one next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're both 5. Which one is shorter? I don't see one that's shorter, do you? No, that's because neither the red and pink cube trains are the same length, right? Not one is taller, not one is shorter. They're the same. If you look at your numbers, you have 5 and 5. 5 is equal to 5. And we know equal to means is. 5 is 5. They're the same. Okay, so now we're going to do an interactive one. So I need to escape out. I'm going to move over here. Look at the yellow cube train. Build a green cube train that is taller. Taller means bigger in height. So first thing I need to do is I need to see the yellow cube train first. So I'm looking over here. I see 1, 2, 3 cubes over here. But on this one, we need to build one that's taller. So I'm going to drag it over. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that one taller? Yes, I have 4 green cubes here and 3 yellow cubes here. Because 4 is greater than 3, the green cube train is taller. Good. Let's look at the next one. Look at the yellow cube train. Let's build a green cube train that's shorter or smaller in length. First, we need to see how many yellow there are. 1, 2, 3. And now we're building one that's shorter. So it needs to be less than 3. Is this one shorter? Yeah, I could just do one, right? Or I could pull another one over. Ooh, that way I have 1, 2. I have 2 on this one. So the green cube train is shorter than the yellow one. 2 is less than 3. So that works. Let's look at our next one, our last one. Look at the yellow cube train. Build a green cube train that is the same height. Same height. Oh, I want you to notice something special. If I sound out this word same, s, ah, but uh-oh, who is it? Sneaky E, right? And Sneaky E tells A to say its name, so we need to go back. S, ah, no, E says say your name. S, A, Same. Good. That was a hard one. Same height. Here we go. So we see 1, 2, 3 3 cubes in the yellow cube train. So if we need to make the same, how many should we put? 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that the same? Yes, right? And we know 3 and 3. 3 is equal to 3, and equal to means is. 3 is 3, so they're equal. Good. All right, now it's time for our workbook. So open up your Chapter 11 Go Math workbook, and you should be on your Post-it, and you should find this page here, page 473. All right, on this page we are.
Compare heights. Essential question. How can you compare the heights of 2 objects?
All right, so how can we compare them? How do we measure them? Remember, on this, we were measuring using cubes. On this, we were measuring using a ruler. And we used words like taller than, shorter than, and about the same. So, go ahead and look at the chairs. You see a chair here and a chair here. Compare the heights of the 2 chairs. Use the words taller than, shorter than, or about the same to describe the heights. Okay, so I see the 2 chairs. Do you see them? And I don't think they're the same. Do you think they're about the same? I don't think they're about the same height either. I see one chair is taller than the other chair. I also see one chair shorter than the other chair. Do you? Good. take your pencil. We're going to circle the taller chair. Which one is taller or bigger in height? This one. Good. Ooh. Miss Paulina couldn't make a good circle today. All right. This time, we're going to put an X on the shorter chair. Good. This chair is taller than this chair. This chair is shorter than this chair. They're not about the same. Excellent. Okay, go ahead and flip to the next page. Take your bookmark or your Post-it with you. Remember, if you don't have a bookmark and your Post-it it's not as sticky anymore, you can use a blank piece of paper, maybe fold it in half, and just stick it in the page so you remember. That's what I've been doing. All right, find red apple number 1. Put your finger on it. This is a
Share and show.
A share and show. So, if you have counting cubes at home or Legos and you want to pause the video and go get them, you can. I don't, so I'm going to use my pencil for this lesson. All right, and I'm going to go red. So, let's look over here. Place cubes on the taller cube tower. So I see a blue cube tower here, and I see a cube tower here. Which one is taller or bigger in height? This one. Good. So if you have cubes, go ahead and put your cubes on here. If you have Legos, put your Legos on here. I don't, so I'm going to draw them. And this is kind of easy because they gave you the squares for the cubes. Good. And this one I made, there's 4 here and there's 3 here. I know that 4 is greater than 3, so this cube train must be taller. Good. Find yellow sun number 2 up here. Put your finger on it. Look at the cube train. Let's see how many orange cubes we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And on this one, we're going to make a cube tower that is taller than this one. Oh, we know taller means bigger in height, right? So we shouldn't have 5. This one has 5. We need to make it taller. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to make that one big. 6. 6 is taller, right? We know 6 is greater than 5, so this is the taller cube train. I want you to take your pencil and circle the taller cube trains. So I know that this one was taller than that one. This one was taller than that one. Excellent. Okay, if you used Legos, take a picture. And if you use, or cubes, and if you use your pencil, keep your work on there, okay? Remember, if you use Legos or counting cubes, I want you to take a picture so I know that you did it. Thanks. We're flipping to the next page. Take a Post-it or your bookmark. Find green leaf number 3. Put your finger on it. On this one, we're going to make a cube tower that's shorter than the cube tower shown. So let's count the yellow cube tower, shall we? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa, that's a big one. And luckily, we need to make a cube tower on the side here that's shorter. We know shorter is smaller in height. So I can do that. I can, because that's shorter, but I can add some more if I want. It just has to be shorter, so you can pick a number. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4. How many did you do? It doesn't have to be the same as mine as long as it's shorter than this one. Good. Okay. Let's find, and if Miss Paulina moves too fast, you can pause the video and finish and then play it again, right? Okay, I am moving a little fast. I don't want the video to be too long. Okay, find blue flower number 4. Let's count the green train. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we need to make one over here, a cube train that's shorter than this cube train over here. So it shouldn't have 7 and it shouldn't have 8 because that'll be taller. We're making shorter than. I'm going to be silly and I'm just going to put 1. How many did you put? You can do 3, 4, 5, 6, but you can't have 7 and you can't have 8. Good. I want you to go and find which one's shorter on this side and circle it. Which one's shorter on this side and circle it. This one's shorter. This one's shorter. All right, if you use counting cubes, take a picture, or Legos. If you use your pencil like Miss Paulina, then just leave your work. We're gonna flip to the next page. Take your Post-it or your bookmark. And I know I'm moving kind of fast, so remember, you can pause me if you need to. All right, last page today. Find purple butterfly, number 5. And on this page, we are problem solving. So I want you to take a look at the picture. I see 3 trees. 1, 2, 3. I see this one's short, this one's tall, this one's short. And I even see something super special about this tree and this tree. Did you see something special about them? What did you see? I noticed that these 2 are both short. If I did a line across the top, or if you have a ruler at home, you can do this with a ruler or a piece of paper. What would you say their height is? I would say their height is about the same. Good. I want you to color the trees that are about the same height. So you can go ahead and color them. I guess you need crayons. If you need crayons, you can go get them. Ooh. Now, you're only coloring the trees that are the same. This one's not the same. Oh, no, no, no. He's not the same. I'm going to put a big X through him so we don't color him. And I wish I had brown. Do orange. All right, I colored my 2 trees that are about the same. Good. Moving on, find brown acorn number 6. I want you to draw what you know about 2 cube towers that are the same height. So you need to do 2 cube towers. You can make them or you can put cubes if you have cubes at home or Legos that are the same height. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose 2 of my favorite colors, so I'll do pink and blue. Those are my favorite colors. And I'm going to draw cube trains that are the same. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. That's just the number I picked. You can pick whatever number you want. But now I need to make another one that's the same. So I'm going to switch colors. 1, 2, and I'm doing 3 because they have to be the same. So if you did 2, then your other one needs to be 2. If you did 1, then your other one needs to be 1. If you did 4, 4. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. Okay, and these 2 are about the same. And I know they're about the same because not one cube train is taller and not one cube train is shorter. They're about the same. And if I look at the numbers, because I counted, I have 3 and 3. 3 is the same as 3. Must be equal. Good. All right. go ahead and keep your beautiful work on there. We're going to flip and put our Post-it so that it's ready for tomorrow's lesson. I hope you understand how to measure height and what height is. So put your Post-it on this page here so you're ready for tomorrow. Keep up your hard work. Make sure you watched my 2 other videos from today. The first one I did, I continued our story from our wants and needs. And then the other video was about long A, and it had some worksheets on Google Drive for you to access if you want practice. All right, keep up your scholarly work. I miss you so much. And important, don't forget, we have a Zoom meeting on Friday in the morning with Mrs. Schroeder's class. Woohoo! So I'll see you then, okay? Keep up your hard work. Until then, keep doing your work, sending me pictures on Dojo Portfolio, okay? All right, see you in the next video.